hire random people off the street.
And train them?
Yeah, you can't do that because
Why not?
it's a very cliquish. I ate your burger, you're eating my burger.
You're joking.
Yeah.
Is that why there's cheese on it?
Yes. I'm glad you enjoyed your burger.
You mean you're glad I enjoyed your burger?
Okay, what? So are you enjoying your burger? You seem to be in heaven right now.
Yeah. I think I'm moving into your house. Do you offer rentals? So are the Hindus okay with missing out on the pork and are the Muslims okay with missing out on the beef? Singapore, I hope you guys are listening. I'm going to share this with the Singapore McDonald's team. Does he know you own the place?
Yes, he does know I own the place. So he's pretty
is
thrilled about
crazy.
it. Yeah, he's very thrilled about it. He thinks he's the owner and he can get away with whatever he wants.
This is India,
But, yeah.
and there's so many people on the street who need a job. So what do you mean there's a problem of manpower? That sounds odd in India.
You know, that's a myth. That's a
a myth?
It's a myth. You know, see, there are certain jobs.
Yes,
where-
so this is the McDonald's outlet on Station Road, Santacruz West. It's newly opened. We have Zephyr Khambatta over here, who's come all the way down from Singapore.
Thanks for that introduction, Adi. So I have with me here Ardeshir, or Adi for short, who owns this place, the property Ardeshir Mansion, and McDonald's has decided to rent it out. And they did their opening on the 26th of March, 2026. I missed the opening because I had some personal emergencies back home with family, but now I'm here to check out this outlet. I'm really excited. It looks really good from the outside. Let's go and check it out from the inside. Before we go in, I just wanted to show you where exactly it's located. So that's Santacruz Station, as you can see. And this road from which I'm taking that video is the one I'm driving down right now in the car. As you can see on the map, Santacruz is on my left. I'm on that grey road on the right, heading straight towards this bend which turns to the right. And right at the end of the bend, as you can see in front of you, is McDonald's. It's listed on Google Maps as well. If you check it out, you can't miss it. Simple and straightforward. And just one more time for those of you coming by train, you see that's the train station with the train moving. This is just the road outside it. You get out over here, you walk down this road, use Google Maps, and you'll definitely be able to find it. You can't miss it. It's right there. Just ask anybody. Also, since it's right outside the train station, there's a lot of other shops you can find, shopping, small tea stalls, things like that. What I can see happening is you guys either coming here before school or after school, before work or after work, a very convenient stop right outside a train station, even in the middle of your journey. Anything can happen, and that's why I love this location. Before we go in, let's just check out the outside. Over here we have a takeaway counter, obviously for people doing their deliveries through apps and things like that, like we have in Singapore as well and all around the world. But let's go in and check out the menu and check out these prices. Let's go. Alright, so this is the inside. It's like any standard McDonald's. Got a couple of, would you call these kiosks?
Yes, these are kiosks where you can order automatically, and your order gets placed. Then you just get the number and you pick up your order.
Fantastic. Alright, so this is the menu. Just going to show you guys the menu. It's split up into things like chicken meals, desserts, everyday value meals. I imagine they don't serve beef here, do they?
No,
No
they
beef
don't serve beef.
because of
In
the
India,
Hindu
they-
population.
Yes, correct.
Right. So they also have veg meals. That's very interesting. So let's go deeper into that. McCheeseburger, veg, McSpicy, premium, crispy veggie burger, and so on and so forth. Dying to try some of those.
Yeah, hi. I'm going to be placing an order. I'm kind of deciding what to eat. I don't want something very messy. So I think I'm going to settle for a crispy burger.
Sure. So here Adi was placing an order for the crispy chicken burger that he wanted. Pretty standard stuff. I didn't find anything different from any of the other fast food outlets that I've visited in my lifetime, whether that's Canada, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, China, Thailand. He probably eats here often, so he knows exactly what to get. What a fun life. Hi, I'm new here, so I don't know what to order, but
What do you want? Veg, non-veg?
non-veg.
Non-veg, can I suggest?
Yeah,
You want spicy or non-spicy?
non-spicy.
Non-spicy, you can try Mexican,
Yeah.
grilled chicken. That's it.
Grilled chicken
Grilled chicken.
inside the burger? Okay, which one is it up there though? I don't see it. Or the menu's got a switch, is it? Oh, chicken meals. So which one is the grilled chicken? Oh, the last one. Yeah, let's do that. Grilled chicken and cheeseburger.
But in grilled chicken, it's include jalapeno. So if you don't want spicy, then you can remove the jalapeno.
Okay, let's remove the jalapenos, yeah. And does it have cheese?
Yeah, so cheese.
Cool. Can I make it a meal?
Medium or large?
So what happens in large? The fries get bigger?
Yes, fries and drinks.
Fries and drinks. So I'll go for medium.
Okay. What do you want in beverage? Soft drinks or cokes? Something?
Do you have coffee?
Yes.
Okay, can I have
Want
a
hot or ice cold?
hot coffee?
Hot cappuccino?
No, I want like black coffee with milk. Do you have that?
Black.
No? So do you have like cappuccino lattes?
Cappuccino, latte, mocha.
I'll take a latte.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll take a dessert as well. But I think I'll come back for that later. Yeah.
Having here?
Yes, having here.
Can I repeat your order?
Yeah, sure.
One grilled chicken, no jalapeno, one medium french fries, and one hot coke.
That's right.
336.
336. Got it. Okay.
Having here, right?
Yes. Thank you. This was Komal. She served us today. So thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day, sir.
Thanks. Here you have the counter where you pick up your order.
Yes, correct.
Do they also do
Order-
table service like other parts
Yes,
of the world?
correct. They do that.
Wonderful. Or like this tag this gentleman has over here, number 34, is going to get delivered his food. Hi. Let's check out the rest of the outlet. Should I go by here? Or
Yes,
that side?
go.
So here I came across a McCafe counter just like the ones they have in Singapore on the way to us finding our seats, and I asked Adi a question about the coffee.
It is kind of their own coffee. It's brewed over here.
It's brewed, right?
Yes, it's brewed.
That one is served on that counter or this McCafe
It's
counter?
served over here.
It's served on the
this counter,
McCafe,
yes.
right? Because I love the McDonald's brewed coffee.
Yes,
it's really nice.
This is McDonald's coffee.
Yeah, McDonald's always has that good coffee. Just gonna squeeze through this little section here. Check out the rest of the venue. It's a pretty nice venue. You have people dating, people just in between work, housewives, husbands, families, groups of friends. Very nice outlet. There's also a restroom over there.
Yes, correct. That's the
All right.
restroom over there.
The little restroom for male and female. What's that at the back over there? Or just like a service area?
This is a service area.
Right.
There's a water cooler over there.
A water cooler. For real?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go check out this water cooler. Oh, I've never seen that in Singapore.
Yes.
So this is what? Filtered
Free water, filtered water.
Filtered water, safe for
Yes,
consumption.
safe to drink, yeah.
Excellent. So water is free flow basically.
Free.
You don't have to keep going to the
You don't
counter.
need to go there, yes.
See, that's great. So I feel like this water thing is a fantastic idea because in Singapore, you always have to keep going to the counter.
Yes, correct.
Going, hi, may I have some water? Hi,
That's
may I have
correct.
some water?
That's correct,
They
yes.
give you these tiny cups just like
Yes,
that, which
yes,
is almost never
yes.
enough. But at
Correct.
least here you can do it yourself.
You do it yourself
You get
and
refills?
you don't get charged for it. That's the good part.
Was that your idea?
No, it's a McDonald's policy. It's a worldwide policy, and
It's not worldwide though. It's not in Singapore.
Well, in Bombay it is.
That's great. So I hope they incorporate that in Singapore soon. Singapore, I hope you guys are listening. I'm gonna share this with the Singapore McDonald's team. So obviously where you chuck your own garbage or return your tray. I imagine they have people to help with that also.
Yes, they have.
But I imagine you can do it yourself also, right?
Yes, but the sad part is that in India we are so pampered that we don't do it. In India, nobody does it. They wait for the person to come and pick
Or
it up.
is that so? Oh wow, what's that?
It's a transporter.
All right.
The kitchen is on the first floor. So what this does is
No
the
way.
food is, yeah,
You have a lift.
Yeah, we have a. This is a transporter. It brings the food down from upstairs. The kitchen is on the first floor
All right.
because we didn't have enough space for a kitchen on the ground floor.
Right.
Otherwise, it would take up a lot of space. So what they have done is that they have a kitchen on the first floor, and automatically the food gets transported from the first floor down to the ground floor. So
Fantastic.
This is a concept which is a bit rare in Bombay, but they had to do it because of lack of space.
Was this something that McDonald's did? Were you part of the process of figuring this whole structure layout out?
This outlet basically has been designed by the headquarters team in the United States.
Right.
A lot of planning has gone into it because they were not getting the required space. They wanted at least a 60-seater restaurant.
Right.
And that's why we had to get a lot of approvals, a lot of permissions
Yeah.
to amalgamate the ground floor and the first floor where the kitchen is. So they had to amalgamate the whole thing to make it one big McDonald's.
I mean, I think it's done really well. Like, it looks so nice.
It's a very unique. It's a very unique
Yeah.
McDonald's. They don't have anything like this in Bombay. This is a, I wouldn't say a flagship store, but it is one of the better stores in Bombay.
A more unique one.
Yeah. It's a unique one. It's more premium, more upmarket. So it's a good store. It's they've invested a lot of money, which they haven't in other stores. They've invested more money in this store. I guess it's a prestige issue for them. So yeah, we are all very happy about it.
Congrats on that, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go find a seat, and we're going to try to have a little chat about this outlet and other things. And you are
Thank you so much. My name is
Love Joylene. Am I getting that right? Nice to meet you. Yes. Are you the manager here today?
We work at the site here.
Yeah.
She's a relationship manager.
Oh, I see.
So we give a burger and serve the customer here.
Oh, nice.
We are trying to make a good experience for the customer here. So that the customer will keep on coming.
A good experience for the. Wait, you weren't kidding? You were serious?
Yes, yeah. She's
What a
guest
concept!
relations, yeah.
We don't have that in Singapore.
I told you this is a premium store.
Wow, that's amazing.
We have
Yes.
emerging customers so that when someone keep on coming here,
Oh.
we will be friends with the customer.
Oh my God,
Like the way of talking to the customer like foreigner.
I love it.
Ah.
One quick thing I wanted to say, guys, was that the coffee is really nicely designed. Not that it matters, but I guess in a way it does matter. Look at it. This is the highlight of my trip so far. Not to take anything away from Indian culture, but this is, yeah, it's good.
I'm gonna try this coffee now, guys.
It was a cappuccino with chocolate on the top. That was chocolate. I didn't realize.
Not complaining. It's delicious. So I have to ask, and maybe this is a difficult question, but let's just dive right into the difficult stuff. With this kind of delicious food below your house every day, but also the fact that it's not the healthiest in the world, obviously, right? You can't eat McDonald's 3 meals a day, or at least I think so. Are you tempted to come here all the time?
I'm absolutely tempted to come down. And I keep having a big fight with my wife about this. I have a 12-year-old son.
Yeah.
And as you know, kids, they love McDonald's. And I have a constant battle going on with my wife about whether I should be giving him burgers or not.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is an issue since I stay up on the second floor and the McDonald's is just below us. It does get tempting.
Does he know you own the place?
Yes, he does know I own the place. So he's pretty thrilled about it. Yeah, he's very thrilled about it. He thinks he's the owner and he can get away with whatever he wants. But another point is that every time I come to the McDonald's, it's not free. There's no free lunch for me, although I own the place.
Yeah, of
I
course.
have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that makes sense taxes wise also.
More than making sense. That's a worldwide company policy.
Yeah.
Because McDonald's can't afford to give free food because there are so many outlets, and if they start giving free food to everybody, there'll be the free stuff to anybody. Even if you're the owner, you still pay for it.
Right. No, that totally makes sense. Well, what I meant by from the taxes point of view is I'm just meaning by like mathematics, like in terms of calculating their finances.
Right.
Even for a small business,
Yes.
you give free lunches to the owner's son, the owner's wife.
Exactly,
You still have to account for something somewhere.
Right, and
The
there'll
raw
be 20
materials, the
people
whatever.
lining up for free food. So they have a very strict policy. We spoke about it during the time when we were going to make the agreement.
Yeah.
That the least they could do is offer us a discount. The previous people who had rented the place, I had a deal with them where they were giving me 25% discount.
Right.
But McDonald's refused on that. Said no discount, no free food, nothing. That's a company policy, and they stuck to that.
That's good, I guess. It makes for clean accounting.
Yeah,
I'm
clean
just
accounting.
thinking from that point
because
of
for
view.
them, it gets very difficult. Every time they give free food, they have to account for it, and then there can be a lot of goof ups in that.
Of course.
So they're very
That's
strict
great.
on that. They were very clear about it from day one.
Yeah.
Although people do get offended about it, that I'm the owner, why should I pay for it?
Yeah.
But then people can take liberties. People will start coming every second day and ordering
Of course.
tons of food.
Yeah.
So McDonald's is not stupid.
Of course. I totally, exactly. That's why when you said that, I was like, yeah, that makes sense instantly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect anything else.
So your food is taking a bit long. So I think we need to
Have they
investigate.
forgotten? Okay, this is good actually that it happened on video. Let me go and investigate. I'll be right
No,
back.
you can ask her. You can ask her. She's right behind.
Oh, the relationship manager?
Yeah.
Excuse me, hi. Shabnam, right? I'm waiting for my burger and fries. It's been 15 minutes. Is it coming?
Yeah, I'll check. I'll check your order.
Thank you. But these burgers look great too. Aloo tikki burger, mac egg
The
burger.
aloo tikki burger is a vegetarian burger. It's a kingpin in burgers in India. The aloo tikki burger.
So so for the audience that's not from India, okay, I don't know exactly what tikki means, but this concept of potato inside bread, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. What's the normal one that people eat on the street? The one with the potato inside?
That's the vada pav.
Vada pav, yeah,
That's
exactly.
the vada pav. But
I'm still trying to figure,
Yeah.
from a Western perspective,
okay,
you already have carbohydrates in the bread.
Right.
Already giving you all the energy you need. I mean, in terms of refined sugars, but still.
right.
Why would you dump a potato inside bread?
See, the thing is that Indians basically are a vegetarian country.
Oh, vegetarian. Okay, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I would say about 60% of the population is vegetarian, and
No way.
yeah, 60%.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm not too correct on my figures, but
Yeah.
I think it's about that much.
60%.
Very big population is vegetarian,
Okay.
and for them they do need a choice. So there's not much that you can do with a burger. They have a paneer burger, which is made out of paneer.
Right here?
Yes, they have a paneer burger, which is
Okay.
cottage cheese.
Oh, I see that. Like spicy paneer double patty
It's-
burger.
The paneer is Indian version of cottage cheese, and they have some wraps. They have a paneer wrap.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they have a wrap, and they have the veg burgers. So
That means the regional team.
it's a they have adapted to the
exactly.
you gotta adapt. I mean,
Yeah.
if you got to the bike,
Yeah.
you have to adapt.
That's cool.
Yeah. And also another thing is that they don't serve any beef products in India.
That's right.
Because that's a very sensitive issue in India. They have a lot of respect for cows, and
Yeah.
so there's no beef,
No beef.
burgers. There's no pork.
There's no beef. But okay, let's go one step
There's
at a
no
time.
pork either.
I was gonna ask that next.
There's
actually.
no pork either.
Okay.
They used to have a fillet of fish burger, but then during COVID something happened, and they stopped.
They stopped fish?
They stopped the fish burger too. For some reason,
Oh.
they stopped serving the fillet of fish burger.
Why is that?
I don't know. I really don't know. There
Okay.
was a breakdown in the supply chain.
Ah, okay. Okay. Okay.
During COVID, the supply chain got affected.
Yeah.
And they stopped the fish burger after that.
Something to investigate. If I can put this clearly, they cater to the Muslim population by not serving the pork, right?
They don't. It's not catering to the Muslim population.
I mean, keeping their
The sensibilities of the Muslim
in mind, yes, that's right.
Because India has a very large Muslim population,
right.
so they have to keep that in mind.
So that's for the pork, and for the beef, they're keeping the Hindu population.
Exactly.
In
So
mind.
they're keeping the.
And are the opposites okay with it? So are the Hindus okay with missing out on the pork, and are the Muslims okay with missing out on the beef? Because I did hear that a lot of Muslim people actually sell beef. Or there was something a few decades back or something where
There was a ban. There is supposed to be a ban on,
Right.
on beef products. And there's supposed to be a. It's a gray area. They
Okay.
haven't. Actually,
Okay. Okay.
it's not a very rigid policy.
Okay.
They do serve beef, but generally it's avoidable in India.
It's what?
It's avoidable. in
Oh, it's
India,
avoidable, yeah.
And also, the quality of beef is not up to the mark. The Indian beef is not anywhere close to American or Australian beef.
Oh, you mean they were growing it here? Oh yeah, of course. There's so many cows, right? Yeah, makes
So
sense.
the quality. Yes.
Sorry for late, actually. it
No
was
worries.
ready,
No
but,
worries.
by mistakenly उनको मिल गया ना.
कोई
and
बात
they
नहीं,
were-
कोई बात
They were vegetarian.
I don't think that's our order though. What is this?
This is medium fries. and
Oh, this is medium fries.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this is McCrispy chicken.
Thank you, thank you.
And chocolate shake is pending. I'll bring.
No, chocolate shake आ गया.
आ गया ना
हाँ.
आपका?
मेरा नहीं है chocolate shake.
हो
उनका
गया
था.
फिर, हाँ.
Yeah. Can I pass you this tray?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks. All right, let's dig in, guys. Wait, so basically you're saying McDonald's is keeping it, playing it safe, right?
Yes.
They would have to,
Yeah.
I guess. They don't want those kind of confusions and things like that. Okay. Okay, so
Wow,
this is
your burger looks good.
a bit of a big chicken patty. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, I mean, not to quote competitors, but there was a burger by KFC called the Zinger. Have you ever heard of that?
The Zinger burger.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, that's real chicken.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be some mince meat, some chicken mince patty thing, mass produced. I mean, kind of is mass produced in a way, but like you can actually see the chicken
Yes, yes.
meat. Yeah, that's really good.
So are you enjoying your burger? You seem to be in heaven right now.
It's good. I must say it is spicy though.
Okay.
Wow. That is I don't know what to say. I think I'm moving into your house. Do you offer rentals? It was good. It was good, and I'm not even lying because if it was shit, I would have told you. So, guys, I have a very conscious guest today, Adi. He's saying, I might leave this in. He's saying that if we eat and talk at the same time, it's an insult to the audience. So leave that in the comments about whether you think it's an insult or not. It's a good thing he's bringing up so we can find out for future videos whether it is or it isn't. And now you've seen sections of us talking with food and without food. So feel free to make your own judgments. But since he's my guest, I will respect his wishes and not have a conversation while we eat. Although usually I don't respect anybody's wishes, but what the hell?
But you know what the tragedy is?
Yeah.
Sir, since you've eaten half your burger, I'll tell you now. I ate your burger, you're eating my burger.
You're joking.
Yeah.
Is that why there's cheese on it?
Yes. So I ate your grilled burger or whatever, and you got the bigger burger. So you are the one who lucked out. You got the big
You're
one, I got the
joking.
small one, and I was wondering how come I got the small burger.
What did you order?
I ordered a
McCrispy chicken burger.
McCrispy chicken
That's
burger.
what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. So you're lucky, Zeph. You got the bigger burger.
That's why I said it seems like the zinger because it's the crispy.
Go for it. Go for it. So now I know next time again what to order. I'm again order the
Shit. You want some?
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
So bit of a boo-boo here.
Okay.
So this interview got a bit serious.
Did it?
And yeah, I think it got serious.
I'm still having fun.
Okay. Because you got the bigger burger.
That's true. Oh my god. Stop reminding me. Do you fucking want another burger?
No,
I'll buy you
all right.
3.
That's all right, man. But yeah, I was wondering how come my burger was so small. And anyway.
Shall I call her?
No, that's all right. No, nothing. Glad you enjoyed your burger.
You mean you're glad I enjoyed your burger?
Okay, what? So yeah, I welcome everybody to this outlet.
I mean, don't want to jinx anything, touch wood, but I think it couldn't be a more perfect location.
Yes,
That is.
this particular location is approximately 100 years old. It's been there since my grandfather's time. And
Oh, the building.
Yeah, the building is close to 100 years or maybe more than 100 years old. And this is one of the landmark buildings in Santacruz.
Yeah.
It's a very old property, and it's been there since my grandfather's time. So it used to be a very traditional Irani restaurant, and then my father ran it for many years. And then,
Oh, is that so?
yes, it's a family business.
Oh, that's why it says Irani's out the back.
Yes. So it's a family
Gotcha.
business. My uncle and my father, they ran the business for many years. And then my cousins ran it for many years. We ran the business. And ultimately, we decided that it was getting, for us, very difficult to run the business.
Which one, the Iranis?
The Irani restaurant was getting
Because?
difficult. Yes.
Let's
Because,
talk about that a bit.
Yeah.
If you're open to, no force.
The thing was that you need manpower. In any business, in a restaurant business, you need manpower.
Agree.
And since it was like basically like a 24/7 business, 7 days a week we were operating. My father, he passed away,
and my uncle was not doing too well, and we didn't have too many people to run the show.
I
And
see.
Even the employees, the labor, it was getting difficult. It was getting people to. So yeah, it reached a point where we were running in losses.
Okay.
So
But I imagine this is India.
Yeah.
And there's so many people on the street who need a job. So what do you mean there's a problem of manpower? That sounds odd in India.
That's a myth. That's
It's a myth?
It's a myth. See, there are certain jobs where you need not trained manpower.
I'm
but
sorry,
you
I
need-
can't open this. Are you able to?
When it's like a gang. Okay, when you run a restaurant,
Yeah.
when there are 25 people or 30 people in the restaurant, you can't hire random people off the street.
And train them?
Yeah, you can't do that because
Why not?
it's a very cliquish thing. The employees who
Oh.
already are there in the business,
Yeah.
they would not take in a newcomer. They would. It's like ragging. They would. How you have ragging in school.
Really?
Yes. They would. They will not tolerate a newcomer. So it has to be somebody from their village or from their family, and because of that, you're held at ransom. They call the shots.
They call the shots?
They call the shots. Yeah.
If you're the owner, they call the
Yeah,
shots?
that was one of the reasons why we had to shut down, because they would when they have to go to their hometown,
Yeah.
they will just take off. They don't care. The employees that were running my restaurant were basically from UP, Uttar Pradesh, which is northern part of India.
Right.
They were Muslim.
Okay.
So
All of them?
All of them are Muslim.
Okay.
So we couldn't get in any other community, because again there would be an issue with that. So
Any
we had-
religious community?
Yeah, we couldn't.
No way.
We couldn't do that.
What is
And
the story? I don't
yes,
understand.
Yes. So that was a difficult thing for us.
But why was it like that?
It's just that the way it is. It's like a South Indian restaurant. You have the Shetty restaurants,
Yeah.
in which all the employees are from Udupi. It's a part in Karnataka.
No, that's not what I mean.
So they will not allow a different community to come into their gang or their clique,
No, my question is why would you hire people like that? That's my question.
because we don't know who else to hire. It's these people have been working for our family for the last 25, 40 years, 50 years. And it's like their fathers used to run, who used to work in our restaurant before.
But don't they understand hierarchy? I understand it being a family because I've worked in F&B before, but don't they understand some kind of hierarchy? There has to be some, or you lose control.
Yeah, but again, I'm saying the bottom line is that getting labor
Yeah.
was an issue, was a big issue. There were a lot of thefts happening in the restaurant. People were cheating us. They were manipulating the billings, and we were running into a lot of losses.
And you weren't able to.
We weren't able to put our finger on it, and we tried, and ultimately it reached a point where we had to shut down the place.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
Do you think you were being too nice?
We didn't have a choice, Zephyr. The thing, it's not about being too nice. As I said before, you are held at ransom by your employees. In India, in the food business, it's the chef and the other waiters who hold you at ransom. They, at a moment's notice, can just say, I'm going to my village, and you're stranded. Where are you going to get another chef from?
So what I propose for that, or what I'm thinking is, you would fire the lot of people who don't want to work in a
Right.
clean, work ethical
where
way.
do I get their replacement? It's
Yeah,
difficult.
and so then for the replacements,
Yeah.
yes, your restaurant might be closed for a few days a week for a while
right.
until you build up the staff again.
No, but that it doesn't work that way. You can't shut down a running restaurant. It's just the way it is, with your overhead, with your license fees, with your
just for 2 weeks while you get some new staff.
your reputation takes a hit.
From
And
2 weeks?
Yes. Your reputation. If you shut down, your reputation takes a hit, and basically, it's either you shut it down completely, or you run it the way you tolerate. You overlook a lot of things, and you run it the way it is. which we did for many years. We overlooked a lot of things.
But that's what caused the problem, though. you're
That's
saying.
what. That's what. But then, as I said, it reached a point of no return, where we had to, we had to call it. a
So
day.
you're telling me there aren't young graduates from school or who are schooling, who
It's
are
a
like
very
young
co-
upstarts in life
Yeah,
who want to work in F&B?
I know what you mean, Zeph.
Yeah.
But the kind of restaurant that we were running is being a cost-sensitive issue. We couldn't afford to give those kind of pay grades.
Right.
So
Okay.
again, there's a lot of
You're in a tight spot.
tight spot. Yeah, to get the people at that kind of pay, and to manage them, very difficult. Very difficult.
It was his own beast in a way.
Yeah.
So then what happened?
So then we shut the restaurant down and we leased it out to a company restaurant called Tequila Sunrise.
Oh,
It ran for about 6 years, and then COVID happened.
right.
So during COVID,
Yeah.
we took a big hit.
Of course, yes.
It was bad time, and
So Tequila Sunrise was going great.
Tequila Sunrise was doing pretty well. Ran it for 6 years. They shut it down for the first COVID. They shut down for 10 months. The second COVID, they shut down for 6 months, and they could not recover from COVID.
I see.
Yeah, they just COVID just broke their back,
Right.
and they reached a point where they gave up, and so
They gave it back.
yeah,
They said we
gave
can't rent it
Yeah,
anymore.
they couldn't afford the rent.
Yeah. Okay, so we're around two, guys. This is a hot fudge sundae. Okay, just like the one in Singapore. I'm gonna try it. Thanks, Adi,
Yes, welcome.
for
Zeph.
treating me again.
Zeph, you're very welcome.
Can I dig in or do I gotta wait for your coffee?
Go for it, bud.
Right.
It says hot, but
Yeah.
I don't know what part of it is hot. I touched it; it was cold. So is it hot? Below?
No, the brown fudge on top.
Okay, that's hot.
That's hot.
Okay.
And they pour it over the cold ice cream there.
Okay.
At least it's supposed to be, but now it's cooled down. Delicious though. It's the same taste as the one in Singapore.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What did you get, Americano? This is extra if you guys want it back. Yeah. Don't throw it away. Keep it.
Keep it.
Yeah, good. I also want to talk about the experience in the washroom just now. I got a pleasant surprise because when you go to these public bathrooms,
Yes.
fast food outlets, whatever, sometimes you press it on, they splash you with this stream, which is very unsuitable to you going out. I don't know why they do this at all the major malls in Singapore.
Right.
It comes out in those, the spread out version of the
Right,
shower
yes,
head,
yes,
like
yes,
a
yes,
thin, many
yes.
thin jet
Got it,
streams.
got it.
The problem with that one is,
Yeah.
you're out with your friends, whatever, you're wearing good clothes.
Yeah.
You put your hand in there, it bounces right off.
Yes.
It splashes everywhere.
Yes.
This one's the more modern one,
Right.
which is that rush of bubbly water,
Right.
which just flows over your hand.
Right.
So you put it into the stream, there's no flying off.
Right.
It just rolls over your hand.
Right,
Which is
right.
how it should be.
Right. And they have timed it correctly. You press it once.
Yeah.
And just the right amount of water comes out for you to rinse your hands. And you don't need to keep pressing it again and again.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I didn't need to.
Yeah, so they've see McDonald's, they open at an average about 4 outlets every month. They have about 500 outlets. So
Wait. In India, you mean? Or?
yeah,
Or Mumbai.
This particular I'm not too sure whether it's Mumbai or whether it is, but this particular company,
Yeah.
Hardcastle, okay, it operates South India and Western India. It's practically half of India.
Hardcastle.
Hardcastle Restaurants.
H A R D C A
Yes,
S T L
Hardcastle
E.
Restaurants Pvt Limited, mother of franchisee company of McDonald's. They are
Oh, right on.
They are the company that owns the
Didn't know that.
the franchising business. Every month they open 4 restaurants.
Nice.
So they have fine-tuned the whole operations to such a level that they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
I don't know why that doesn't happen in Singapore though. Very strange.
In Singapore, I think
Singapore is a very unique country. It's excellent at some things and real crap at others.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, mostly worldwide, I don't know about Singapore, but I know in the US, they have a franchising model.
what model?
A franchising model
Yeah.
where you own the McDonald's. Like if I was in the US, I would own the
would
property.
be the franchisee.
I would take the franchisee,
Right.
and that's a very different concept.
Right.
Here, it's a very different concept. Here, the Hardcastle
Yeah. Owns it.
owns the entire.
Is it
operation.
exclusive?
Yeah, it's not exclusive. They have the northern sector. They have north.
You just said they have south and west?
No, the west and south is run by Hardcastle.
Oh, yeah.
The north is run by somebody else
Okay.
because it would be too big organization to run the entire India. So they have split it up. East of India, they haven't ventured in the east because maybe because of labor issues. East being communist dominated area, with too much labor problems. So I don't think there is any McDonald's in the east.
I see.
In
Can you just speak up a bit?
the north also they were having problems.
Yeah.
They were having problems. They changed the franchisee, the outlet, the mother company which owned. So they were having some legal issues. But Amit Jetia, he is the owner of Hardcastle Restaurants. So it's a very professionally run organization, very, very highly professional, run by professionals who've been in the job for the last 25 years. So I had a very good experience working with them. Very helpful, and basically they know what they're doing. They know their job well. They know what they're doing. It was a good experience working with them.
Nice. That's great. That's great to hear. So it's not available for individual franchisees?
No,
not like
don't.
a 7-Eleven where you just own outlet by outlet by
No,
outlet?
no. It's basically a rental model where a rental amount is decided and you get the rent.
Okay.
The rental agreement. Ours is a rental agreement.
Nice. By the way, guys, we're also going to do an episode on the Zephyr show. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this review of McDonald's and the chat with the owner of the premises.
We'll wrap it up for now and we'll talk about it tomorrow, I guess, whenever next we meet up. So thanks, Zephyr, for...
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Okay, guys, take it easy.